Audio Jungle.
In recent years, games that create empathy for mental disorders have seen a rise. With titles such as Depression Quest and Papo.io, we have seen both depression and alcoholism approached through games. However, we have yet to see a proper game approach schizophrenia. In comparison to other diseases, schizophrenia affects twice as many people as Alzheimer's, 5 times more than multiple sclerosis, and 6 times more than insulin-dependent diabetes. Not only does it affect more people, but generally the symptoms of schizophrenia begin to appear in the late teenage years. Unlike many games that depict mental health, the character will have this condition without the player knowing. This allows for the player to experience it firsthand. In Dreamer's Paradise, the main character, John, is having delusions of a tropical island, and the truth about his condition and what happened in reality will be revealed upon completion of the game. The 4 levels are derived from the 4 major delusions of schizophrenia: reference, control, persecution, and grandeur.
Dreamer's Paradise uses 2 psychological theories to promote empathy for patients who suffer from schizophrenia. The first theory is cognitive dissonance, where the player will be presented with 2 opposing thoughts that will create a certain level of discomfort in order to incite retrospection. This is evident with the idea that John is having delusions of tropical paradise, but in reality he is enrolled in a hospital being treated for schizophrenia. The second theory is B.J. Fogg's behavior model, where the subject needs to have motivation, ability, and trigger in order to provoke some sort of change. In the case of Dreamer's Paradise, the player will be motivated by the game's ever-evolving narrative rather than its difficulty. The player will not be presented with an overabundance of challenging gameplay, therefore their ability to progress through the game will not be hindered. This will keep them motivated to continue playing. And finally, the player will be triggered to dive into the world of Dreamer's Paradise by instances of grandeur, suspense, and mystery, mainly the final animation of the game, where it is revealed that John is suffering from schizophrenia.
The test group will be taken from different cultural and ethnic backgrounds to ensure that Dreamer's Paradise appeals to a diverse group. The testers will be selected based on their knowledge of schizophrenia. People who have some previous knowledge of schizophrenia will gauge how much of a better understanding they have of the disease after playing the game. Players who do not have any previous knowledge of schizophrenia will rank how much they learned about the condition. Those who personally know someone with schizophrenia or are suffering from it themselves will rank whether or not they think Dreamer's Paradise is an effective way to build empathy for the disease. So, how is this game going to make money, you may ask? We will advertise the game to mental health facilities in the hopes that they can use it to promote better understanding of their patients.